Okay, so I'm going to be taking you through Naxos Music Library. So to get there, we're at the Calgary Public Library website. Head to Digital Library. It'll give us a list of e-resources, which we'll select. And you can scroll down to N Naxos Music Library. Click on it. I'm already logged in, but it'll ask you to log in when you click the access button here, and it'll just take you right to their website. Now, since this is an e-resource, not an app, we don't have to worry about downloads or anything like that. This is just compatible with your laptop, so go ahead and use it from a browser and it'll work perfectly fine. So the point of this website is it offers you a whole bunch of classical music, and it gives you information on the classical artists that perform the music as well in a way that is just unprecedented in any other source. So if you want to search for a specific artist, you can search by keyword. You can do their advanced search to limit it by year. When you do their keyword search, you're going to get a whole bunch of albums, which isn't as efficient. No matter what you do in advanced search, it'll give you a bunch of albums as well. So the easiest way to look for something specific is to search through people. I'll demonstrate that really quickly. So you have a whole bunch of names here, and if you know the last name of the author you want, you can select the letter and you can control find for the artist you want. And we'll head down to Debussy because I'm biased, and it'll give you a history on which artist you selected. You can scroll down, look through his history, and it'll give you all the works that he has written on this, all the works he's associated with on this website. So here you have category and year composed. We want to look for instrumental today, so you can search by category. I'm going to click instrumental. And you can click on whatever work you want. I like this one, so we'll select this one. When you select a specific track, it'll tell you information about the track, and it'll show you which labels have performed the track in the database, so you can select whichever one you want. I'll click the first one, and since I'm searching for a specific track, it'll already have it selected for me down here. If you want to listen to something, all you have to do is click it, and then you press the play button, and this little tab right here will open up, and it'll play for you. So another way to search is by category. It does the exact same thing as the search I just showed you, except it's just limited. So I won't take you through it. It's alphabetical as well. I would go through labels as well, but again, it's the same thing, and the labels are things like Naxos Music, just not a very good way to search. I definitely recommend searching by people. The best part about this website is actually their resources. So this website really works on the education that you can get through it. So you have dictionary, musicology, oral training exercise, work analyses, guided tours, study guides for different locations, a junior section, opera and pronunciation guides, which I could take a look at, and I'll take you through some. So dictionary and musicology are actually available right here, so I'll wait a moment to take you through those. The oral training exercises are for people who are training for Royal Conservatory exams, for example. So they're looking for specific music qualifications, and it'll give you all kinds of exercises with music to listen to. So describe the tempo of this music, for example, is number 3. So then I suppose there's an answer, and the student would be required to, there you go, Allegro. Boom. So that's a really good way for students to study and learn how to do things for their exams. And one of their awesome features is their guided tour. So let's look at the Romantic era, for example. It gives you information on the Romantic era, and then it gives you the key composers and their music. So you can select a key composer, and it'll outline all of his key pieces, and you can even select some of these pieces for listening, and it'll just come up. Very nice. So we'll go back to resources. And you can also search by place. We'll look at the UK, and it'll give you a big introduction to the country, to history of that country and music throughout the ages in that area. So it's a really robust resource for that kind of information. Now, their musicology is primarily academic sources. They have a whole bunch of opinion pieces, encounters, and academic essays. They have over 150 of these essays available right now. They have stuff on all kinds of topics. The liberal art of the violin, discipline and freedom, retroactive listening and sonic incidents, etc. So you can click on any of these and look through the essays that they have available, which is pretty cool. And finally, they have their dictionary, which you can search any musical term that you're struggling with, and you can get a background on the term as well as the history of how it came to be. You can look at how it is used from different instruments. So here we have derived from the French glissé, and you have it on trombone, you have it piccolo, flute, and oboe, but they can't play it. And then finally, you have some examples of notation of glissando and some audio clips. So this little bit is of a harp playing a glissando. Very lovely, very nice. So we'll head back to resources real quickly, and yeah, that was dictionary. And finally, the Calgary Public Library has added playlists for their users. So you can click on whatever you want, and you can take a quick listen to whatever they have. So there you go. And we'll end on a happy note here. So yeah, that's Naxos Music Library. A really good resource if you're trying to get into music and learn new things about the artist as you do so.